Okay, with the Google Takeout extractor, you need to open your existing Gmail account, and it is used to copy or to export all the information in your account, be it your contacts, your classroom records, your Gmail classroom records, or your documents in all your data in your Google Drive. So in this demonstration, I'm going to make use of the drive, information from the drive, considering that selecting a lot of information will take time in exporting this data. So after opening my account, like here, this is my account. Then I have opened this Gmail with the Google Takeout, which is a new window. So I will type takeout.google.com. Then I press enter, which means whatever I'm doing on this window, it is associated with this Gmail account, which is open. So automatically the takeout.google.com will take me to this window where I need to export all my information from my Google Drive and save it onto my machine for future use. And this is most useful, especially when you are changing, for example, organizations. You were using an account where you were saving all most of your information in your Google Drive, and you now want to export this all information from that account to your machine. And you can also export that same information from your machine to a new account which you could have been opening. So from this window, I will select the I will so 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 by clicking the takeout, by choosing the takeout google.com, all the options associated with my account will be displayed. For example, uh, the information about my classroom, my contacts, my reports, my drive, my feet, everything will be there. And by default, all these options will be selected. But considering that I only want to deal with the the drive only, I now need to go I will deselect everything. Then I will only select the drive option, which means I want the files which I own, which are in my all the information or data on this drive. And automatically these three options will pop out, and I'll select. And these are the format under which all the documents in my drive will be displayed. For all my documents, they'll be displayed in as Word documents. But I can select the PDF, which means I want all the documents to be in the PDF format. Then all my presentations will be in PowerPoint, all my workbook and the worksheets, they will be in Excel and so forth. But I have got various options upon which I may want these details to appear. But in the meantime, I may leave all my documents in Word as it will be read as Word document. Then I click OK. Then under advanced options, I will select these additional fields. Then I'll select these two options. I select OK. Then the last option, include all files and folders in the drive, which means all the files and folders in the drive will be selected. And then I select OK. Then if I scroll down to the bottom, I have the next step. Then the next step, this will show me I need to choose the file type and the frequency and the destination. So the file type here, So the link can be sent via to the email. And in terms of frequency, I'll maintain the default option, which means I'm doing only one export. Then after every 2 months, which means there will be 6 exports, which means we have got 12 months, then divided by 2, which means 2 months per year, which means for a year, I only have 6 exports. But with this one, it means once a year, it means I only have 1 export. Then in terms of size and type, I want this information to be extracted, but in a zipped file. But there's another option, the TGZ, but we are familiar with the common files, the zipped file. Then the size, we've got different sizes, but in the meantime, I'll maintain the 2G. Then from there, I'll now create an export. I'm now creating my export, and it will also show the progress of the export. It will indicate the progress of the export. And once it is done, it will also give me an option of downloading all this information. So my information is being downloaded. Now my information is being exported, but the only information from the drive. Only information from the drive. So here it is indicating that Google is creating a copy of files from the drive. This process may take longer, possibly hours or days. This is just a message, but it will depend on the size of the information, how big how voluminous the data is in the drive. So here you may feel that maybe you are no longer interested in exporting this information, which means you can even cancel the export, or you can create another export which they can run concurrently. But in the meantime, considering that this one is active, it means we are running our export. So it may take a while, but the exporting it's happening. It's happening. So from the downloads, after downloading my data from the export, I can check from the downloads here, where I can now take out this zip file folder. It is done. Then when it is done now, I can now move this. I can extract this information to my documents, and in my documents I can click OK, and it will be extracted there. Then I can even move to my documents for file, my documents file, where I can now select the takeout folder and the drive, and it is now have the list of all the documents that I have extracted. So I have now saved all the documents, all the information on my documents folder on my machine. I can continue using it, and that's all about Google Takeout Extractor. And not only are we limited to extract or copying information from the drive, but even all our contacts, our emails, everything. You may want a backup of all previous old emails that you may want to move to a new account. And this is doable with the Google Takeout account. Otherwise, thank you so much. Over.